at WLFE-DB.com for upcoming shows and so much more.
Hey everyone, it's Tuesday night again. You know what that means, don't you? It's time to join Mike and Kristie for another episode of Where's My Sage? A show hosted by a psychic medium and a guy on a quest to find Bigfoot. Who would have thought? Together, they will take you on all sorts of adventures, and not with lots of different people. Kristie even gives readings. It's time to sit back, get up and get ready. You can't sample the universe sitting down. Your hosts are waiting. Come on, let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Where's My Sage? I'm Mike with my wonderful co-host, Kristie in London, and two additional helpers that you will see throughout the show that are a little furry and running around. So I know I'm not my usual studio location, but...
You're not the only furry guy that's going to be on the show tonight?
Yeah. The crazy dogs may be assisting this evening. So how are you this evening?
I'm good. How about you? How's everyone else doing out there? How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Going through each day. You know, we took last week off, which was kind of crazy. I still wanted to get out in the woods and everything like that, but it didn't work out.
It's been a lot of rain, though. It's been a lot of rain this week, and even now, you're getting it. We're getting it. I mean, I love thunderstorms and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I'm glad I don't have to deal with the mud and the thunderstorms with little Max compared to the two knuckleheads you have over there.
Hence, that's why you will hear bone chewing in the background. There's a thunder and lightning storm right now, so they are at my feet, and I had to move to the other room. So we got some folks tuning in. So hi, Lori.
Hi. Yes. Hello, everybody.
Hi,
welcome
Jimmy.
to the show. Hello.
Hi,
cool
Teddy.
Picture. Hey.
Good evening, Sherry. Hi, MJ. If you got a message, I'm not gonna click on MB. I'm looking at, she's got 16 different names she keeps posting as. Like I said, folks, you got questions right now. I will say hello, and then we will get to the messages in a few. Hi, Penny. Hi, Maria.
Hi. Hey.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey, Tom.
See, she goes by another one, so we're just gonna give her a hard time.
No, that was the same one, dear.
Very nice. Hi, Ray. Hi,
well, it's nice to see your old self again.
Yeah. I'm just clicking like crazy. I'm going to break things. That's what I do. Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Mom.
So,
I have to say, a great big happy anniversary to my sister and her husband, because today is their 20-year wedding anniversary. So they got away for the night. They have 4 crazy, awesome kids. They deserve a break. So happy anniversary. Love you both. Mwah. Hi, Autumn.
Hello. Teddy, I'm going to get you this week.
Mike, did you lose weight? Teddy wants to know if you lost weight.
No, that looks like Mike lose weight. Oh, no, wait. There is a question mark after that. So maybe I should put my glasses. Trying to lose weight.
Yeah, you and me both.
So, I don't know who this is, so let's confuse Mike. Spurch Slendorman. I don't know who that is, and I'm trying to pick the picture out, see who it is.
How funny.
All right, so it's crazy. We got some stuff going on. So I did another podcast last week. Anybody's in the firemen and police, Behind the Tin. It's a new one that's out there, and you've got some events coming up. So let me get that up. Hey, folks, big thing. Before I completely forget, we're still doing a subscriber giveaway. So please get over to Instagram and YouTube. Please like, share, subscribe. Get those numbers up, and even tonight, please get those likes, those shares up there on YouTube, because we're going to do some fun stuff tonight. The other thing we have come in, Kristie has a live show. We'll get that up on here. And why don't you explain that while we're here?
So just before COVID, before the pandemic, when I used to do live gallery readings, this is the first one. I finally was able to book one. So this is going to be at Buffalo Ironworks, a very historic building in downtown Buffalo. And it's going to be live. I think there's about 50 seats available. So if you want tickets, the doors open at 6:30. It's going to be on July 29th. It's a Thursday night. And it's great because there's going to be a cash bar there. It's a really cool venue because it hosts all different kinds of events, bands and live shows, and you can have parties there and events and things like that. So it's going to be a really good time. And I've done some things there, and you and I did an investigation there with Pam actually a couple of years ago, and I just did an event with Lindsay, and we were there. She did, we had like a group kind of event going on. There was like a hot yoga, or not a hot yoga, I stand corrected, a yoga class, and like a woman's meet and greet, get together kind of a thing for businesswomen and things like that. Like a supportive kind of a group. It was awesome. And then ended the night with what's wrong? You already got that look on your face.
Vita decided that the best place to chew her bone is directly on the chair leg, not on the right next to it. So perfect,
because it's the quietest she's been so far. So leave her alone.
Yeah. So I apologize. It sounds like construction going on in here. That's the Doberman eating her bone today.
So it's been great. So then I ended the night with a gallery reading for everybody. So this place is really neat. Check it out. Buffalo Ironworks. It's in downtown Buffalo. So if you want tickets, it has to be pre-sale just so I can keep track of, how many seats we have and how much space we have. So just give me a call and we'll reserve your seats. And I will be raffling off a 30-minute gift card for a private 30-minute session with me as well at that show. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good night.
It's a cool location. You're right downtown. You're right near the arena there, the hockey arena. You're right down the street from the casino, the ballpark. Everything is right down there.
The silos are down there.
There's
Waterworks
right down there.
You're in the hub down in Buffalo.
You've got the historic district right down on the pier. There's just so many cool things down there in that little area. And again, the building's really cool. We've been there for an investigation. You've been a couple of things. Hi, Tim. Tim T from Florida.
Hey, Tim. It's amazing. So I can't wait. So it's the first live show that I've been able to book, since COVID started. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I also have a date in August. So I will be advertising that coming up here. And it's going to be great. So give me a call, guys. Book your seats while they're still available. They're going to go fast.
And we found some other possible locations we're working on for you that we might be able to do some other events at. So,
and I am still waiting. People do ask when I'm going back to her sanctuary. That's on Hurdle in Buffalo. Definitely just waiting for them to open up their co-op space again there. So I can't wait. That's one of my favorite. Hi, Melody. What's up, Mama? And, lots. And I'm always open for events in different locations, or if you have something going on, you can always book me for those kinds of things as well. Just give me a call. Yeah.
I'm about to get an assistant. Okay. So
I want to see her.
She's here. She'll be here back in a minute. She just found her other home. So
I gotta look.
So please like, share, subscribe, folks. Again, if for some reason you have to tune out early tonight, you can find us on your favorite podcast locations. Please like those. Please share. Make a little comment. Let us know you're there. Our hats, we're working on those.
It's over there.
Found another vendor for those, so those will be coming. Where's my stage hats? Will be coming out soon. And so tell them what we're going to do tonight, then, because this seems to be a popular idea. So tonight, how are we going to do this tonight? We're going to do this half and half because I was prepared this time. So please like, share, subscribe. We are going to do a reading show. That's what we're all here for. But we're going to invite you folks into the studio audience to come up here and join us live, so Kristie can answer your questions. So we get the the full question
in person.
The only thing I am inquiring or just asking folks is as soon as we get done with your question that you pop out because we have a limited amount of spots that we can put you backstage, and we will bring you up one at a time. We'll put the invite in the messages in a minute here. And then like I said, we'll take a couple live and we'll go back, alternate live, or not live, but on screen to my little scroll.
We'll say in person, then we'll go to in the chat, then we'll go in person, we'll go in the chat. And we'll go like that. And we'll do it like this too.
Okay. So, again, please like, share.
Do it, Mike.
Word out. Yeah, okay.
No, you got to like.
Okay. The assistant is here. Because it's teamwork, folks.
She's so cute. Look at Hi, Vita.
Okay, you.
Hi, Vita.
Take a walk.
Vita. Oh, she can't hear me.
Oh.
She said, pay attention to me.
No, that was Amore telling her to get down and lay down.
Oh, that was Amore. Gotcha.
What happens when you have the shepherd decides to tell the other one to go. So anyway, let's get back to this reading show here before I get.
Yes, please, guys.
Assistance.
Guys and gals, share it out. Share it out.
All right. So I'll let you do your speech while I take care of putting the link up there.
All right. So in a nutshell, keep your minds wide open. Please remember that a group reading like this is meant to touch you in all different ways. You're meant to experience it in all different ways. You may not get a personal reading one-on-one from me tonight, but it does not mean that the messages being given are not going to resonate with you. So don't be afraid to be open to whatever and however spirit is willing to reach you tonight, okay? It's about the experience. It's about going through this together. It's about really understanding what's going on around you and really taking it in. I always say it's like, having a bad day, or just you're in a way and you get in your car, or you turn on the radio and a song comes on the radio and it speaks to you. And it's just, you get it. And this is the same idea. Okay. So somebody else's message that I give to them individually may speak volumes to you. And if you can relate to anything that I say to anybody else, and you're really making that connection inside, that's what matters. Okay. This is how spirit and your spirit guides are going to work. They're going to reach you all on such a personal level in a very vast way. So, please, lots of positive energy. All right. Keep your minds wide open. And as always, if I give you a message, because sometimes there are things that go a little deeper or are maybe more symbolic than anything, and I don't have time to either get into detail with you about it or to explain it. If you leave the show feeling like you didn't understand what I said to you, please give me a call within the next day or two, and I will be happy to go over that and explain it and break it down for you more. Not that I'm going to expand on the reading. I'm not going to give you more of a reading. It's whatever you've received tonight. If you don't understand it or it doesn't make sense to you, I'm happy to help you figure that out. Okay. But again, if you wait too long, more than a day or so, more than likely it's going to be hard for me to remember or really be able to get back into it and know what's going on. So, but not tonight, but tomorrow, the next day is fine. And just keep your minds wide open and just be ready and willing to receive whatever and however it happens. Please give us the name of the person you want to make contact with. The more specific you are, the easier it will be for me. And just really focus and let us know where you're from too. We'd love to know where you're from and just really connect with you on that level as well. All right. So I think those are all the highlights, right?
We did announce that you're doing these lives, but you're still doing readings. Let me stick that up there too.
Yes. And I'm also, yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you're still doing the private stuff.
Yeah, but I am also back to booking parties as well. So private parties, events, things of that nature. Yeah. Yep. I'm back in full swing. I'm working on the Reiki, working on a place for the Reiki, but it looks like we might be able to narrow that down pretty soon too. So yeah, cool. It's good. It feels good to get back to normal, get back into the world. So yes.
There's the link. I just put it in. That will take you to StreamYard. What we're going to ask if you do come in live is that you have a set of earphones so we can can hear you, you can use your earbuds from your phone, or
if you can't, that's okay. It's not that you can't come on with us, but it does cut down on the feedback and the background noise. It just helps. So yeah, come on live with us. We'd love to have you. Always makes it more fun.
Let's start with Sherry here. Good evening, Mike and Kristie. I'm open to any messages there may be for me tonight. Thank you.
Hi, Sherry. Wow. It's like all over the place for me with you. I focus on mom, mother, and then I feel like I'm jumpy and jittery and anxious, and I'm in 100 different directions. A lot of anxiety in my chest. Whew, like I'm revved up all of a sudden. I hear you're going to be okay. And then I see a cup of Jell-O. Red Jell-O. Somebody really needs to get help for some somebody has a drug issue and they really need to get some help for it. Very, very, very important because I feel like they're running out of time to receive the help that they need to really do well and get better.
And folks, I was going to say, if you can validate, that would always help.
I keep hearing, please focus, please focus. I'm also seeing a willow tree. Very random. I feel like these are things you can connect with. But I feel like everything's centered around your mother. And then it goes quiet. All right. Thank you for your question. That was interesting. Best of luck. I hope you understand that. If not, then get a hold of me tomorrow or something, and we'll break some of that down. But I think you can. Okay. And you guys remember too, you can get messages that don't always flow for the person you are focusing on. Sometimes it has to do with the people around you, people you know, with somebody that's passed or somebody that is present that you are not thinking of in the moment. So again, though, it's a lot for me to get into in this venue. That's why I'm happy to do it for you as we go or after the next day. All right. So thanks for your question. And thank you for watching. Best of luck with everything. Awesome. I just want to say hi to my friend Amanda, who's out there in the audience today. She moved away. I haven't seen her in a long time. Thanks for tuning in.
Great. So we've got some folks backstage. So let's pull Dina up here for her question. And
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Dina.
Hi, Dina. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, good.
We have another assistant this evening.
Yeah. Hi, Beta.
Oh, look, my dog's here too.
Oh, there you go. See?
We're a pet-friendly show tonight.
That's right. Yeah, Max is not coming in here. I'm sorry. He's just not. How are you?
I'm good. I'm in LA, just hanging out. I'm
Nice.
calling you guys from Los Angeles.
Oh, nice. Oh, so you're like 3 hours behind us, right? Wait, yeah. Are you 3 hours?
Yeah, it's 5. It's 5:30.
Oh, wow.
Almost.
Okay. Good.
So my question is, if my spirit guides have any dating advice for me, because I'm recently started dating after a very long period of time, and it is wild out here in these dating streets.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we live in a wacky world now, don't we?
Yeah, and I was in a very long relationship, and I feel like I don't know how to date now. Like people date now.
Yeah. I think the whole idea and the whole definition of dating is like distorted, don't you think? Like it's just
super strange.
Yeah, people just feel like it's bastardized, to be honest with you. But what do I know? Okay, so
and we can see each other again, so it's even crazier.
I know. Right? Sometimes I feel like it's safer to hide behind the screen because you never know what you're going to deal with. Your spirit guides are telling me that this is a period of transition for you. Not just with your dating life, but I feel like in your life overall. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. I'm hearing school. What's up with school?
Oh, nothing. I'm not in school. I kind of thought about like taking a class at school, which is strange.
Yes.
But I'm like out of school age.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it could be a certification class. It could be a seminar. It could be, but you were thinking about taking a class, and that's what they're talking about, going back to school, continuing learning, and you absolutely need to do that. I feel like you need to really, honestly, the dating thing doesn't seem like it's going to work out for you for a while. They're not saying don't have fun. They're not saying don't go on a date if you happen to meet someone and it's just, you do dinner or whatever, but don't make that your prime focus. Your focus right now needs to be you. And once you figure some things out for you and you take a few steps forward for you, that all will happen naturally and things will start to fall in place on their own. If you're trying to force it, which I feel like you are, or you keep having to like work at it, then it's not meant to be. It's not supposed to be happening. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, really, this is the time of Dina. This is not supposed to be you bringing anyone else in, because I feel like right now your plate's already full. And even if you don't understand everything that's on it right now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I actually feel like you're going to end up taking 2 courses. You're going to take 2 classes or courses. There's another one that's going to come up that you're going to want to take too. Also.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, after you do that, I'm seeing that you will see an increase in pay. Okay. You'll see more money come in. Okay. So really, it's about you focusing on job and career and going on from there.
Perfect. I love that.
Stay out of the sun. You're getting too much sun.
Okay.
You've been out a lot, haven't you? Do you sunbathe? Do you?
I mean, it's always sunny here, so I feel like.
But are you outside a lot?
I mean, yeah, I walk my dog every day. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't put sunblock on or anything, do you? I feel like you're not protected enough.
Okay.
Is that true? Can you validate that?
No, I wear sunblock every day on my face, but not really my body. So maybe.
Oh, well, then there you go. You're really not protecting yourself then, because your face is only one little part of your whole. Yeah. No, so you need to cool it with the sun or cover up, but you're getting too much sun exposure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I see your dog panting too. Bring more water for the dog.
Okay.
Yeah, bring more water for the dog. And they're not saying you're negligent or you're not taking care. I feel like you just need to bring more than what you do, or do more for them than you do.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
You sure that wasn't for me?
Thank you.
That's
you too, Michael.
I had to run away because that's what was going. They were trying to rip the
Okay, listen, you're supposed to be a responsible parent and make sure that all of this stuff is done before the show. I mean, come on, really? You're not new at this.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
A lot of sense. Thank you.
Good. Thank you for joining us. Best of luck with everything.
Thank you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Okay, we're going to take one from up top, and then we will grab one from behind the scenes.
All right. And remember, anybody who's just joining us, please feel free. Click the link and join us live. You'll get in line automatically.
All right. So next one's going to be from Robin. Any job search or career direction advice for me? Thanks.
Hi, Robin. Your guides are very adamant in telling you to stay put right now. I'm hearing it's not time yet. Change is coming. Something is coming. It's going to be closer to Christmas time. It's going to be around Christmas time when you're going to see that it will be time. You'll feel the need to make the changes then. You'll know because it'll feel right. But right now, don't do anything. I can feel that there are things happening around you, and it makes you nervous, and it makes you wonder if you shouldn't be proactive. You don't need to be. They're actually saying keep your head down and just do what you have to do and just take it day by day. But it's going to be more around Christmas time before you're going to see any or feel any need to make a real change. And then you're going to know it really is the right time. Yeah. So just stick it out a little while longer. Okay. Focus on your kids instead. That's what they're saying. Just focus on your kids and just really take in what's around you. All right. So good luck with that. Thank you for your question.
Okay, folks, please like, share, subscribe, hit those buttons. And again, if you want to catch some of the past episodes, you can find them on Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, iHeart, and YouTube if you're looking to see some of our past investigations like that crazy one we did up there in Mexico at Casey's Cottage. So next, let me pull this here, and we're going to be bringing Caitlin on for her questions. Good evening, and how are you?
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Good.
So what is your question this evening?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if either my nana or my papa have any life advice for me.
Wow. So all of a sudden I see this older woman rocking pretty intensely back and forth in a rocking chair. And she is like knitting or crocheting something. Her hands are going like a million miles a minute, like my grandma just kind of makes something. All that she just goes. Can you validate that about your nana?
Could be my like my great aunt. She used to do stuff like that.
Okay. What was her first name?
Jean.
Sorry, say that again.
Jean.
Spell her name.
It's Jean.
Thank you. She's saying to you, she fixes her glasses and then says, you need to start learning to take things in stride. You worry about too many things that don't really matter, and they're affecting you in all the wrong ways. It's like you're bringing too much on yourself, and you need to just learn to breathe. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You have a boy and a girl?
I have a daughter, and my son's due in a month.
Congratulations. Oh, that's wonderful. God, you look fantastic. Are you kidding me? You're welcome. Okay, that's crap. You look great. No, that's wonderful. I'm also being told by your spirit guides to tell you the baby's going to be healthy.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like your daughter's around 2-3 years old.
She's almost like 1.5.
Okay, so when they do that, what they're doing is showing me that she's ahead of her time. Is she a little bit more advanced?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very
get ready because she's going to give you a run for your money, but in a really good way. She's going to do very well in school. She may struggle socially a bit, but she will still have friends. She's just going to have to do things a certain way. The best way you're going to be able to parent her is by learning her and not necessarily going with what you know. The way we all were parented and the way we think we should parent. You really need to pay attention to her. Because there's going to be many, many, many times over the years where you're going to feel like you're giving in or you're not doing something you should, but you're giving her exactly what she needs, and it's okay because she'll understand. I see her wearing glasses. Does she wear glasses already? I feel like by the time she's 5, she's probably going to have glasses.
Yeah, no, not yet.
You wonder and you worry a lot about how you can give your kids a good life, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, and what they're telling you, and this is coming from your grandmother or your Aunt Jean, and no, they're over here. Your grandfather was significantly taller than your grandmother, correct? Your papa and your nana. I can see the height difference. I can see their silhouette. They're right next to me. But so the 3 of them are here, and they're saying they show me you as a child, a small child on a swing set, laughing and being carefree. And they're saying the best way you can give your kids the best possible life is to remember what it's like to be a child again. Be the way you were when you were a child. You were carefree. You worried, but you knew how to let go. And in a way, it's almost like you're oblivious, but in a good way. And they're saying if you don't let the weight of the world really get to you, you're going to do just fine. You're going to see the world through their eyes enough where you're going to be able to be there the way you want to be there for them.
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. They're also telling me to tell you your situation is going to improve. Probably within the next 6 months, it will start. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Because I asked for more. I feel like it's more close to home, personal situation. They're not giving me a lot because this is not the appropriate place for me to get into detail. But as long as you understand the message.
Yeah, I
do. Okay, good. Awesome. So thank you so much for your question. It was really nice having you on.
Yeah,
Thank you
for having me.
Best of luck with everything, especially with the new baby.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh, wait, I have a question. So did you pick up a name out that starts with a B for the baby? I'm getting a B.
Yes, that's like one of our top, maybe 4 or 5. There's a B name, yes.
So the B name is like a favorite of the spirit guides, I guess. What is it, Benjamin or Ben or something like that?
It is Benjamin.
Thank you. They're like, we like this one. So yeah. And they're saying it's a special name. It's a special name. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Oh. So best of luck with that. Have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, always freak me out when you do that stuff.
Suck it up, Michael.
I know. So Robin says, thank you. Makes sense. I'm worried about my temporary job that's going around soon, and I'm lucky to be where I am right now. So.
Good. You're welcome. Thank you for that. Aww.
All right, let's take another one from the audience. Again, folks, if you want to join us live and ask your question right up above, I put the link in, so you go ahead and click on that link. So
yeah, join us live. Come on, let's go.
All right.
Doesn't matter what you look like. Just come on. Michael puts me on the spot all the time with that crap, and he's on a show, and they're like, "Oh yeah, where is she?" And I'm going, "Oh my god, I'm in my PJs."
Yep.
So it's all good. Hi, Ray.
So I shave my head and don't do anything. So
whatever. You're a guy. It's easy no matter what.
So Ray asks, "Is there any messages from Fran?"
How are you, Ray? I love you too. She's like, "Oh, why are you bothering me now? You already know." She says you're doing the right thing. She said our son could use a little help though. She says you should probably pay more attention and probably kind of set your sights and set your focus on him for a little while. She says he's struggling and I don't like to see him struggle. So she says you must be thinking something like, what are you talking about? Because she says, don't get me wrong, he's doing very well. He's doing very well. But I don't like to see when he's having a hard time. So there must be something about life right now and what he's going through. She says, stop bugging me about the house. Do what you've got to do. So, yeah, what is running my nose? Yes. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with all of that.
Okay. I see Sandra put a comment down here. She can't get in here because she doesn't have a camera or a phone. If you can still get on, you just need to turn your you just decline the camera setting. That's fine. And we can still pull you in for audio.
That's right.
And yeah, thank you for the comments about the dogs, you and Micah. And I'm going to go back up here and turn this off. So we have another person backstage. And
I think I just scalded my entire
nose,
mouth and throat. No. Oh, I don't know how, but way too much came out. And where's the other one?
Bubble wrap, as Carrie says. Get some bubble wrap. Ray says, thank you.
You get it? Good.
That's why I have death liquid.
That made my nose run. All right.
So the next person is going to be Sarah. And Sandy, if you don't have a microphone, I can't do that either. Okay.
Sandy. Sandy, do you have a flip phone by any chance? Oh my gosh, You're so funny. I love it.
So let me pull Sarah up here. Good evening, Sarah, and welcome. And your question this evening.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I was just wondering if there was any messages from my grandpa Tom, who had recently passed, or my cousin Jocko.
So really hard time breathing. And it's up here more. It's a struggle, but at the same time, I feel scared and I feel anxiety, and I'm also feeling it in my back, in this area of my back as well. Can you validate that for either of those men? I think it's your grandfather, though.
So my grandpa had passed from COVID.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. Tell that little one in the background to go put his trucks away.
I know, right? Sorry.
I can see all of his toys and his trucks and his cars all over the place. And I don't see you.
Yeah. No. Oh my God, my camera! I turned it off because we just got out of the shower. Oh. He looks a mess, and he won't get off of me.
That's so funny.
That's why we grab everybody when we do.
Yeah.
That's life.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so your grandpa Tom is here, and the way he's presenting to me, the way he's not presenting to me, actually tells me a lot about him. He's hesitant to talk to me, although he wants to. So that tells me that he takes responsibility. Well, there's that big long explanation for those of you who watch regularly or know how I work. There's a big long explanation for that. But what I think fits him with that explanation, or where he fits into that explanation, is the fact that he is accepting accountability or responsibility for the how, what, where, why, when of his death, even if it was accidental or inadvertent. I think he was negligent. There she is. Oh, cool glasses. I feel like he was negligent somehow with his health, or with something he did or did not do.
So he is very stubborn. He was like 87, and he lived next door. My parents have a duplex. He lived next door, and he was not listening to my dad. He had gout, and and my dad would be like, "I'm going to come over, help you do this, help you do that." So
no, you're not. No, you're not. That's all I hear is no, you're not.
Yep. He said he was going to vacuum, and he fell and he broke his hip. So it went from that to him having to go to a nursing home, and then that's how he contracted COVID. And it happened like really fast. Within 3 days of us finding out that he had tested positive for it to him, being gone.
He says he prayed to God that if he was going to go, he would take him just like that. He said, "Don't put me through that. I won't be happy."
Yeah, we talked.
I feel like he talked to God like that a lot, to be honest with you. He's very blunt.
Yes. And he told us, we talked to him Wednesday, and he was fine. And he's like, "I'm going to be home for the Super Bowl." And he was fine. "Call me back after dinner. The nurses are so cute." And then he just like never couldn't. He declined so fast. Like we never got to talk to him again. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Your grandfather is a troublemaker. He's over there. I see this nurse walk by him. And now, mind you, the nurse I'm seeing is like the old school nurse with the skirt and the hat and the white stockings. And she walks by him, and he goes to grab her butt.
Yep. And then I remember him going, I'm like, "Grandpa, is it clean? Are they taking care of you?" And he's like, "It's so clean. The floors are sparkling. The walls are sparkling." And the last thing I said to him was like, "Well, if you see a sparkling light, don't go to it, because you have to come home." And like then I'm like, oh my God, that's literally like the last conversation I had with him.
Well, he wants you to know that his favorite part of being in the hospital and anytime was the sponge baths that he would get.
My grandpa, 100%. 100%.
Look at Mike's turning all red. I love it.
I worked in a nursing home at one time. I know how it happens.
Yep, that's my grandpa.
Oh, he says, "Honey, I don't want you to worry about me at all." He says, "I miss you too. I miss all of you. And I feel like you have a big family, and you probably did get together a lot, or you still do, or will again."
Yep.
And he says, "I'm going to miss all of that, but I'm always going to be there. I'm always going to keep an eye on you. And there's 2 men. I think you have an uncle and a cousin, and he's going to especially keep his eye on."
Okay.
He says to keep them out of trouble. Good. But he says, "I miss you." He says, "But I really am okay. And I really am in a good place." Okay. And he dances a little jig for me. When they do that, it shows us that he is okay, and he can now do again what he couldn't before.
Okay.
He is in the light. He doesn't get any better than that. He's in the light. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. And
you're so welcome.
Anything from Jocko? My aunt's just like very struggling, and she's moving. She's actually got a house right across the street from me. And she took his death like really hard. He lived with her. And I think that she's just like apprehensive about like the move and like.
Well, from what I can sense, he's not really talking to me, but what I can sense is this was more of a tragedy.
It was.
And this was a little more personal. Not that we can't talk about it, but there's a lot to get into for right now.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing and what I'm being told to tell her is to continue to pray her rosary. It'll make her feel better.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your question. Best of luck.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye. Oh, and just go ahead and take yourselves. Yep, perfect. Right out of the. Thank you. You guys are doing great. We have awesome viewers and followers. So you guys are awesome. We love you.
So I'm going to grab another one from over in the column here.
Okay.
And
hi, Lori.
This is going to be from Lori. My brother Roger passed 34 years ago. I just met his daughter Amanda. I need to let him know how wonderful she is and if he has a message for her.
I'm really sorry about your brother. But he says that you don't really need to because she knows he's around all the time. But he says she probably does not realize it's me. But I am around all the time. She feels and senses when I'm around her, but doesn't realize what's going on. He shows me baseball. So he either played baseball or he's showing me that he was athletic and played sports when he was younger. And I feel like he probably played even into his adult years. He's, as far as his daughter goes, he says she's beautiful and she looks just like me. And then he's flipping his hair and being sarcastic, saying she gets her looks from me. He says, don't worry about a message for her. He says, I have that under control. But thank you. He appreciates you looking out for her for sure. Yeah. Thank you so much for a question. Best of luck with everything. It's so nice when you hear about people meeting family that they didn't have or haven't seen in a long time, you know?
Yep. Okay. Let's pull. There it is. All right. So we're going to pull our next person from the back. The next one is going to be Carmela. Good evening, Carmela. How are you?
Hi, Carmela. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hi.
And what's your question this evening?
My question is do you have any messages for me?
It's kind of broad, don't you think? No. It's only because I know you that I'm busting your chops. So I keep seeing a straight line and I see you trying to walk it. And your spirit guides are saying you need to really focus on keeping on the straight and narrow. Not that you're getting into trouble. Like, they don't mean that in a bad way, the way it usually would be said or how it sounds. You need to just stay focused and you need to just look straight ahead. Don't veer in any way right now. The things that you are wanting and hoping for that you really want to happen and that you really are wondering where they are and why they're not going on for you. That's how I have to say that for some reason. Your spirit guides are saying it's going to happen. They will come, but you have to do your part and you have to trust us and you have to do what we're telling you to do, which is to just keep going straight ahead. Don't look back. Don't look to the side. Don't look down. Just straight ahead. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, what I could hear, you keep breaking up. Sorry.
Oh, I do? Oh. Uh-oh. Is anybody else having trouble?
Yeah, I could barely hear anything that you just said. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So what your spirit guides are saying is you have to just walk a straight line and just keep looking straight ahead. And the things that you're wanting and hoping for, the things that you keep wondering why they're not happening, they're going to happen. They are coming. But you need to there's a straight line and you actually need to you have to follow that line. Don't look back. Don't look side to side. Don't veer off of that line. Just look straight ahead and keep going. And it is coming. You're going to get there. Okay. But it's very important right now that you stay focused. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Is anyone else? Oh, there she is. Okay.
No, I can hear you fine on this
up
end.
again.
Oh, sorry. I wonder if this weather is. You know, you'll be able to go back and look at the recording.
Something to do with it.
Yep. 50 minutes in, you'll be able to take a peek.
So. Oh, yeah. Thanks for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything.
Quick follow-up here. So Lori, Amanda Stone's plays ball, and yes, she does look at him. Thank you so much. And the actual Amanda is here, and Amanda says baseball is a very big part of her family.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
And that she does look like him. Hello, Bigfoot Anonymous, and audio's. He says audio's fine on their end. So,
good. I know everyone, depending on where they are right now, probably because I know the storms are hitting, especially all over New York. Yep. So, yeah, that's nice. At least we're recorded, so it can, you can go back and listen.
And again, folks, you can go back and look at those old shows on YouTube and Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes. Hit the old Alexa or whatever. I hate those things, so that's where we go. Technology. I am the technology guy, but I hate it. So next question is from Mariah. Is this the same Mariah that's down below? I wonder. Let's see. So this is.
She says yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll hold off and we'll
close that and we'll just pull this up here. Then we'll pull Mariah up and. Good evening. How are you? And you can ask your question straight out. It makes my life easier, and I won't mess it up.
Mariah. What are the odds?
Right? See, you're definitely meant to have your question answered today.
How funny. So what I am wondering is if there are any messages from my grandma Joan or my grandfather Sherman.
So I see a man with a cane. Did your grandfather use a cane?
Towards the end of his
Thank you. So grandpa is here. He's also telling me that he makes the lights in your room flicker.
Oh my God.
He had issues with some sort of and now it's hard for me to take a deep breath. But it was more of a serious issue like lung cancer, COPD, pneumonia, emphysema. He says, "Don't worry, honey, I didn't go anywhere."
Aww.
Yeah. He says you need to stop swearing so much too.
I get it from him.
He says that doesn't matter. You need to act like a lady. Says the medium with the potty mouth. And my mother's in the studio in the audience. So trust me, I get it. He says, "I'm super proud of you." He says, "You overcame some real," and watch, I'm going to put Mike on the spot because he's not there. He says, "You overcame some real obstacles, some really dark shit." He says, "I saw it." He says, "I helped you through it." He says, "There were times I even tried to carry you." He says, "But you stood on your own 2 feet as much as possible, and I couldn't be more proud of you." Do you understand all that?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. Great. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. That's all right. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for your question.
Thank you.
And best of luck with everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I don't know where the hell my partner just went, but he's slacking off. No big deal. So until he comes back, I'm going to say that we're going to have to, because I don't know where he's at in the lineup in the chat room, guys and gals. So I am going to just take the next live question just to keep it flowing. But then Mike's going to jump right in and we'll hit the chat room. Okay. So bear with us. All right. So we have Ashley. Hi, Ashley. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. And what can I do for you tonight?
So I found out in May that I was pregnant with my second baby. We weren't necessarily.
Congratulations. Been there, done that.
It-
Oh, look who decided to join us. No.
Things up in the if it happens, it happens.
Right.
But we actually miscarried the baby at 8 weeks.
I'm sorry.
Beginning of June. And I was just wondering if there was anything that my spirit guides or anybody that's up in the light can, or if there's any messages from my baby that I can just have.
Do you want to know what it was?
I think I have a hunch, so it'd be nice to know.
It was a boy.
Oh, see, I had the opposite feeling.
Boy, I get a boy. The best thing I can offer you is this. In doing this work, has nothing to do with my religious background or my personal beliefs. In doing this work, what I have learned and what I've been taught is this. Barring anything the mother does to create or cause the miscarriage, right? When we have a miscarriage, it was always meant to be that way. Those souls that sign up, no, they're not coming all the way through. But it's because there's a higher purpose. That pregnancy had to happen for a reason. So somewhere, somehow, some way, there's a silver lining because of what happened. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Usually it's to help the mother, the father, the couple together, the family as a whole. I've even had situations where, somebody was thinking of going astray or going to make decisions that were going to not be very good for them. And so losing that pregnancy kept them on the straight and narrow, or the pregnancy helped them straighten their life out. It wasn't, as human beings, it's a loss and it's sad. But for those souls that signed up to do this, it was a mission that they were on to help you. And so that's something to celebrate. Okay. So you have a daughter?
Son. I have a son who's going to be 10 months old this week.
Who's the little girl I'm seeing?
That I'm not sure.
Do twins run in your family?
Not for a lot of generations.
But they are in your family.
I think way back. I did have a fear when I got pregnant that it was twins.
You're correct. It was.
There was only one.
You were correct. You were initially pregnant with twins. That's the little girl I'm picking up on. Because I see a little girl, not a baby, so it would have been the baby you already had, which would be, the twin to your son now. But again, it's the same idea. And I feel like your spirit guides are showing this to me to help prove a point to you, to help you understand that there's more to it. And actually, just like they come through and they come and go with miscarriages to help us, twins who don't really become twins in life, so to speak, one soul's coming through to help the other to make sure the other soul comes through. Sometimes they need that help. And so there's a lot of help and a lot of love being given on that level. And I know it's kind of hard to understand. It's a very deep spiritual kind of a subject. You're very protected. I see a lot of angels around you, and I see your guides are saying it was not time for you to have a baby yet. It was about what you were going to accomplish and how you and your husband were going to choose to handle the situation, is how I have to say that. Does that make sense to you? Mm-hmm. Because I feel like it could have gone one of two ways. You were either going to be at each other's throats and it was going to be a very bad and negative thing, or it was going to help you grow closer and stronger together. And I feel like it started to be a very tense situation and it ended up being a positive situation. And then you embraced it. Is that correct?
I'm definitely embracing things, I think, a lot more. It's still.
No, I mean the pregnancy itself.
No, not really, because I think he was more gung ho on having a second baby than I was.
Okay. But the fact that you handled the situation, the pregnancy and the miscarriage, you guys went from not knowing or being sure you wanted to handle that to you worked together in the end. And that's what made the difference. You will end up having another one. It's not going to be for a little while yet. You weren't ready. This was almost like a test for the two of you because you have some things coming your way. You have some peaks and valleys you're going to have to get through, and you'll be fine as long as you know how to handle it together. And that was the test for you. Okay. You're going to be okay. Communication.
Is there anything, if I say the word rainbow, does that trigger anything for you?
And that's where the book, I think, is going to come into effect.
The what?
The book.
No,
there, do I need to go?
No, I know what a rainbow would signify. It's a symbol for me, but I'm seeing more like a blanket or a pillow of some sort, something soft.
It's not. I have said it on multiple occasions to my son every time it rains that we name the baby Angel, and I always say maybe Angel will give us a rainbow after it rains. And the last couple times I've said that, a rainbow's happened, and I just didn't know if it was connected in any way.
That's awesome. Yeah, but see, the thing is, you have to know, just because I don't pick up on something like that doesn't mean that that's not true. That's for you.
Yeah.
And that comes down to your faith. You have to believe, because everything we do, we have to believe in it and we have to know it's going to work. It's the same as if I go cleanse a house or, if we set our mind to start a business, it's our intentions that are going to drive it and really create the foundation. So as long as that means something to you and you've seen that and you've gotten that confirmation, then know that that's okay. You don't need someone like me to tell you that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because that's all that matters. And why was I rubbing my fingers like this? Who did that or who does that?
I do. I'm an anxious person. I'm always fidgeting with my fingers.
Like, seriously, it was very defined. The whole time we were just talking the last couple minutes, it was like, okay.
I was actually doing it like to like the skin be like by my ear. Like that's why you saw my hand there, because that's what I was doing to like the skin by my ear.
So funny. Well, I'm happy to say that you and your husband passed the test. You will be able to have another child. It's not going to be for a little while, but everything that you go through from now until that happens is only going to make you stronger so long as you let it. So focus on that. And then the time will come and you will know, and the time will be right to have another child.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You're so welcome. It was a pleasure. Thanks for your question and thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Oh, wow. Hey.
Hey.
So we've been on these Bigfoot shows and these cryptid shows lately, and I gotta say thank you to two guys right now in the comments that Tim T's letting us know that he watches and he came to us down there, but you helped Marie find a deer skull from your advice.
Oh wow!
And Bigfoot Anonymous has been watching the Small Town Monsters doc. So guys, if you are stuck in this ring, I got to push that stuff. So,
thank you.
I'm going to put the link in there for On the Trail of, just because, those guys are big supporters in Bigfoot Anonymous and Tim T. Thank you guys both. When we go out and do that paranormal stuff, sometimes, the reading stuff, you can see how Kristie does it here, but you got to see when we're out doing the ghosts, when we're doing the paranormal or we're doing the Bigfoot stuff, it really, it can be a little different. I
get to freak him out in a whole different way. It's awesome.
So thank you guys from the Bigfoot community jumping in.
Thank you. We really appreciate it, guys.
One from here, from Nikki. Hey, Kristie, I would love to hear if anyone has any messages for me, and then we will grab Margaret, who's in the back room here in a second. T. Roy and Kevin, if you guys want to try swinging back through again, if not, I'll pull your comment from here because they were in line and they got.
I was going to say, I thought I saw those guys up there. All right. Ooh, watch your back, Nikki. I feel like there's a situation at work. It's work and it's personal. Don't trust him. It's like I'm having this vision of being in some sort of a, work office setting, and this is just like a vision. It doesn't necessarily have to be literal for you to connect with. And I see somebody standing in a doorway, not letting you go into the next room. And it's like someone's trying to box you in or block you in, and you can't let that happen. But you have to watch your back because you talk too much. You tell people too much. And that's going to come back to bite you because somebody's going to go to a boss of yours and say something. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. You must be really worried because my nose is really itching big time. Just watch your back. Don't share a lot of information with people at work and really don't get into personal stuff. Yeah, Mike, you might want to repost the link too. I don't know if that'll help. Things will blow over, I'm being told, but you're going to have to ride this one out and just be as neutral as possible and just be quiet is what they're saying. Your spirit guides are saying, just be quiet. Don't make things so personal in the workplace, and that will help a lot. All right. So thanks for your question. Best of luck with that.
T-Roy, I just dropped the link back in the group there. He just sent me a
I think we should, why don't we take Margaret and then maybe take a quick break? Because I know it's a little after 9.
And then
I want to get as many as we can, though.
We can reset the room there. So let me.
Awesome.
Okay, we're going to pull Margaret up here, and I need to figure out how to get rid of. There we go. Hi. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
What can we do for you?
So I'm wanting to know if you have any messages from either my paternal grandmother, Thelma, or my father, David.
Very drawn to the corkboard behind you.
Okay.
What is the picture? What is the thing you have posted up in the corner there?
In this corner here?
The other corner. The other
Over
corner.
there?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a copy of my maternal grandparents' marriage certificate from Pennsylvania.
And then what's down below in that little white and clear drawer, opposite corner, like right next to you? What's in there?
Paper clips and stuff like that. Pens.
Nothing around there that's significant to anybody or anything?
So this whole area is full of stuff regarding my ancestors.
Okay.
I do genealogy, and
I was just going to say that's your genealogy. There, excuse me, I'm being told that you are very close to unlocking some sort of secret or some sort of issue that's been weighing a lot of people down for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I've been trying to find my grandmother and a few of my relatives. We've been trying to find what happened to her.
Things are not what they seem, and I hope you're ready for what's coming your way, because it's probably not going to be pretty, but it's going to answer a lot of questions. And I don't think certain people in your family are who you thought they were. I almost feel like there are people who were called mom and they weren't really mom, and things like that. So people were raised by other people who weren't really their parents and children and so on. So, but you're getting close to a big one, and it's going to answer a lot of questions. I don't think it's going to hurt anybody to find out, but it's going to be a whopper, and it's going to probably wallop some of you. So just be ready for it. But you're doing a good job, and you're getting close. So keep up the good work. I just heard An old man with a higher pitched, raspy voice say it's about time that they know. Like they want people to know who they were and the real story of things.
So
they're glad you're doing what you're doing.
And part of it is I didn't know anybody on my paternal side, and that's what started once I
started what? She froze.
I had my kids. I grew up with my mom.
Sorry, you know what?
I grew
you
up with my mom.
Okay, yeah, you froze, so it was hard we missed a little bit.
Okay, so I did not grow up with my paternal family. So part of my journey has been trying to learn as much as I can about them. And so there's some people I don't know what their personalities were like. It's only the...
She froze again.
Yeah. Are you there?
History and documents.
Oh, darn it.
That I've been able to find.
Okay, so we only heard a little bits and pieces of that because unfortunately you froze and actually your picture is still frozen. So
freezing again.
Yeah, you're freezing. I'm sorry. So you know what though? You're getting accolades from both sides, from the right and the left. So I have to say that you're doing a good job and they're really glad and really grateful that you're, the one who's researching and willing to tell their story. The last thing I'm going to tell you about your paternal side is that there was a lot of boozing and a lot of drinking. She's gone. That's okay. I'm going to keep saying it because she can go back and watch this. So it's, there's a lot of, that kind of drunkenness, that's going to fuel the fire, with that side of the family. And I actually see it going back to the Old West days. So you might want to look, I'm hearing Gold Rush actually. So you might want to look in that direction if you need, somewhere to try to go with that. All right. So, there she is. Okay. Aw. So I just finished giving an explanation because this is still recorded, so you can go back and watch it. Okay. A little bit of information about your father's side, the paternal, and maybe it'll help you, or maybe it'll validate what you're already doing for you. But thank you. It was a pleasure to have you. I'm sorry the connection wasn't good. Have a wonderful night.
You're going to look at an hour and 12 minutes in.
Okay, thank you.
About an hour 10, actually.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right. We're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll get to Kevin and T-Roy and Colette's in there from England.
Excellent. Yay. So, come on, guys. Come on, girls. Let's go on. Come on. Join us on here.
Quick run to the grab something to drink and use the potty quick. So again, there's a quick commercial.
Don't trip and fall as you run, Mike.
Nope, dogs when you run.
WLFE-DB.com, where you can find vodcast shows, podcasts, and more like Where's My Sage, Inside the Drag Closet, Across the Pond, Paratalk Radio, Just Cindy, and more. So go check out WLFE-DB.com, where talk radio is a whole lot better. Our shows are your shows, and that there makes for a great talk radio.
Hey guys and dolls, this is Casey DeVille, the better half of DeVille Inc., Baltimore, Maryland. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in and see me and Tony. Invisible Brie, 5920 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Give us a call if you're in the area, 410-400-9641, or look us up on the web at DeVilleInc.com. DeVille Inc., where we specialize in you.
Ted Van Son Jr. is a seasoned investigator and well-versed in the ways of paranormal investigation. He is now ready to share his ideas and unique approach with all of you. Flashlight, recorder, and comfortable shoes. Hit the ground running as you follow this easy step-by-step guide to a fun and thorough paranormal investigation, perfect for first-time and lightly seasoned investigators. Think outside the paranormal box. Learn all about the technology and techniques used back in the early days of paranormal investigation. You can find these valuable resources online at Goodreads, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and Amazon. Get yours today.
Hi, I'm Jenna Grover. In the world of fashion, we get lost in the cost. Everyone wants that special piece of quality jewelry, but they can't afford it. Not on my watch. I sell handmade quality jewelry for a fraction of the price, and that includes jewelry made of sea glass, natural stone, crystal beads, glass beads, Bigfoot jewelry, and more. If you don't see what you want, email me, because I make custom jewelry too. Check out my website at gbythesea.com. Also, you can email me at jewelry@gbythesea.com.
You're listening to WLFE DB Radio. Now, back to our program.
Welcome back, folks, and we're on our second hour of Where's My Sage? Sage to the Universe. Tonight we are taking live questions from the audience, and Kristie's doing some answers, and we're doing a little hybrid tonight. We're taking them from Facebook and YouTube, and we're actually grabbing folks. There's a little link there if you're looking live here tonight on your to StreamYard, and if you click that link to StreamYard, it'll pull you over to our live studio audience and pull you in so you can ask the questions. So right
just
now,
look up and scroll up. You'll see it.
Yeah, and that would be the question coming directly before yours. So,
I wasn't gonna say that because she's gonna kick your ass, but that's okay.
I managed to go a whole show. I've been clicking the banner, not having to use the banner.
I stuck it in while you were gone.
Yeah, well, in thunderstorms and the coyote started and the Doberman was going to eat the coyote, so it wasn't good. All right, so let's pull Kevin into you right
well, then she wouldn't need any more milk bones.
Yeah. Hello, guys.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Nice to see you.
I know it's been a little bit.
It has. What are you guys doing?
Oh, not much. My hubby has a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Shoot.
I've been debating on whether or not I wanted to ask you this question. So I lost my mom about 29 years ago, and I'm just wondering if she's still around or if she's like moved on. She still watches over us, me and my sister, or anything like that.
So I was writing and my head started to feel funky. And then I couldn't really control my hands and my arms and my fingers. Even now in my forearm, I have a funky feeling. Did she go through something like this?
Well, as a matter of fact, we had an altercation. I was 9. She busted my ass, pardon my French, and then she went to take a shower, and then she died. So I don't know exactly what happened.
You said she busted your hand?
No, she busted my ass. Like, we were arguing, and she spanked me, and then she went, I went and mowed the yard, and then she went to take a shower, and then she died.
And you don't know how?
Exactly.
Okay, because I feel like it came out of nowhere on me. And it's almost like I wouldn't say stroke because I'm not getting my normal strokes, like I would feel it and I would know stroke. Something happened where she lost control of her limbs. Muscles, everything froze. I felt paralyzed. So something happened where I feel like she was not able to be in control. She fell and hit her head then, didn't she?
Yeah.
I can see it. She cracked her head. It's like a lighter blue or a lighter color tile in her shower.
I don't remember.
Okay. Looks like a stand-up shower. Smaller shower.
Yeah, we did remodel the bathroom and put a shower in instead of check up and put a shower in.
Yeah. I want you to know she's in the light. I do receive her in the light. And she doesn't hurt. She doesn't feel these things. She comes through this way to validate herself. What was her first name?
Anita.
Spell it.
Anita.
I'm also getting like this muscle back here is cramping up, and it is affecting. It had to do with her heart. She also didn't like the doctor, did she?
No.
She had health issues. She had health issues she did not tell you about, and I think there was something wrong with her that she didn't even know. And I can tell you that she's taking responsibility, and she's acknowledging that she's accountable or responsible in some way because of how she's talking with me or how she's communicating or not communicating with me right now, the way she's presenting to me. That's how I know that. She says, I'm so proud of you. But there's a particular reason she's especially proud of you. You stood up to your father. She says you went head to head with him like a man, and you put him in his place. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps and chills all over. She says, I couldn't have been more proud that day that happened. And when you walked out of there, he knew it. He knew he was wrong. He knew it was done. He knew it was over, and he knew that he lost you, and that's okay.
That's when I moved out when I was 16. That's why I moved out when I was 16. That was said, if we ever went head to head, then you're out. So I was like, all right, bye. They were at work, and I called my grandparents, and it's like, come get me.
But you chose it. That's it. But you chose it. You were the one who said enough was enough.
Yep.
She says that's okay, baby, because it was his loss. She says I could have done better as a mother. But I need you to know that in my own way, I did really love you.
Thank you.
I couldn't be more proud of the man you've become.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. My pleasure. Yes. And of course, she keeps an eye on you and watches all over you. And then she pinches your cheeks and goes, you are cute as hell. And she's like, all over Kevin.
That's funny because he was chubbier whenever he was little. And he had these chubby cheeks because you can look at his pictures and tell the chubby cheeks. So.
Yes, but she's pinching yours, T-Roy. She's not pinching. She's pinching yours. She says, you're cute as hell. And she's like pinching your cheeks and she's loving you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She says you're perfect for each other and I wouldn't change it. She says my baby's happy and that's the only thing that matters to me.
Thank you.
Very welcome. My pleasure. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you for having us on, guys.
We love you.
Love you.
Love you too. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Pam.
Hey, Pam. Hey, you guys, it's Pam and her Pam Pams. Oh, yes, I just said that out loud. She was like, what? I can't believe you just said that. All right. We should probably take a couple from the audience or from the chat only because when you were gone on your hiatus, I had to take a live one and I told them we would catch up with a couple from the chat room.
Okay. And then I don't want to lose Colette because I know she's coming in from overseas. So
don't worry, Colette, I got you.
This is kind of interesting. This name has been a commonality tonight. This is from Linda. Are there any messages from my son, Jocko?
And I assume this is the Jocko we talked about earlier. Hi, Linda. So there's a heaviness with this one. And I know that his death was tragic. And I'm so sorry. I'm getting a pain like under my rib cage on the side. But it's more like a pressure from the inside out. But when I get an acre of pain on this side like this and it goes to my back, it's either liver, pancreas, I don't know, is the spleen in that area? I don't even know. You would know, right, Michael? I don't know. It's
yeah. Sarah saying that this is her aunt, so this goes with the reading from earlier.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Mama. I feel like things were rough for him. I feel like he knows he messed up. For sure. So I see a really nice school picture, like a yearbook picture. And very handsome looking guy. And the thing that stands out, I see his hair, it's short and it's black and it's combed forward. And then I see a gold chain around his neck. He just said, he says, I thought I was a badass. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he didn't take care of himself at all. He's correcting me. He says towards the end. He must have, he's making me feel like, I tried, but I almost feel like anything he did or what he tried never seemed to be enough, but it was his body. And then he's like, no, I was done. And that was it. He says, Mama, I really need you to stop crying all the time though. He says, it was just my time. You have your faith. You know better. He said, I need you to be okay. But I will say he is in the light. He is more than okay. He's in the light. Something about
follow up down below.
Okay. I'm seeing oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm seeing the corner of a bed and I feel like it's your bedroom, but I also feel like it's a hotel room. It makes me almost wonder either you would have a bedspread that's thinner, like when you'd find in a hotel, or you were in and out of like maybe you went to Cleveland Clinic or you had to stay somewhere, and places like that felt like home because maybe you were seeking treatment or something like that. I keep going back and forth. It's your bedroom. It's not your bedroom. Like it's a bedroom, but it's a hotel, whatever the case is. But I also feel like at some point you most likely felt him or saw him sit on the bed after he passed. Like I feel like you had an experience on or in your bed where you could feel it and you sensed it and you knew it was there. But I actually want to say the bed like moved, like you could see the impression almost. He says, but the thing I need you to know is that I'm okay now and I'm free. I'm free. And he says, I love you, Mama. And then he goes like this and blows you a kiss like that. So I'm very sorry for your loss. And thank you so much for tuning in and listening. We appreciate you having you here.
And Sarah,
best of luck with everything.
And Sarah, thank you for giving us the validation in there so we can keep going.
Thank you for helping your aunt. Yes.
Yeah. Basically, for those who are listening on the audio, is that Sarah came through and just said her aunt was not very computer savvy, so she gave us some more information to validate what Kristie was saying. The guy said, "Thank you very much. Big hugs." And
thank you,
Lori. I'll get to your question in a second because I know it was there and then it disappeared. So let's bring Colette up here. Good evening, Colette. And we got a low soul stream coming in here. Are you having that problem on your end as well?
Me? No.
So maybe it's the international connection that we're having tonight.
Oh, I don't know. And again, anybody who wants to join us live, go ahead and click the link. And if you can't find it, let us know, and Mike will repost it. And we'll bring you on live. You don't have to be on video if you don't want to be.
Colette, I'm going to pull you from the stream at the moment, and we will try to come back. There's a private message when you get in. Let us know if you're there, but I'm going to pull you off right now. We'll get to another quick question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's weird because I'm getting a little anxious about that we need to get that question. So
You will.
So from Lori, and I know she reached out at the beginning, and I can't find the question. Can you please tell me if there's any messages from my dad?
I feel like he had hi Lori. Sorry, boy, he hit me out of nowhere. So first I get the breathing thing, but this is heart for me, heart or lungs or both. And then I heard congestive heart failure. And I saw a big puff of smoke, so I feel like he was a heavy smoker, at least at one point. He's telling you to move. Whatever that means to you, move. I feel like it means you need to move, like move your house, sell your house, move somewhere else. But however or whatever that means, you need to move. Thank you for that. So yeah, it was congestive heart failure. That was really pretty clear. I don't know what no is. I'm sorry. So move, whatever move means to you. He's being very clear about that. Move. Oh, smoker. I saw a big cloud of smoke. He could have been at one time. Usually when I see a lot of smoke like that, or I'll stand corrected. It could also mean that he had an occasional cigar or a pipe or something too, because it's that kind of a cloud. But normally first, when I see like a big puff of smoke in front of someone's face, the way I saw it, it means that they were a smoker. I see a deck of playing cards. And then he says, move. I don't want you near there anymore. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. So I'm seeing his headstone, and I'm at the cemetery. And so that means one of two things for me. Either you've recently gone to visit, and he's acknowledging that you did, or you have not been in a long time, and he's calling you out. I feel like you've been recently. I feel like you did at least go regularly for a long time. Something about Kool-Aid too. Kool-Aid. See the Kool-Aid man. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything, honey. And thanks so much for tuning in.
Okay, let's try to bring Colette again. Let's see. I think we're still running a slow. Yep. Colette, are you there? Colette, try turning off your camera and see if that works. Maybe it just needs the audio. There we go. Can we hear you there? Can you hear us? Colette, are you there? Let's see if I turn up her volume and see if she's out there. Hello, Colette, are you there? Okay, it worked without the video. Are you? No, audio's not muted. Mute. Unmute. There you are. Are you there? All right, I'm gonna try pulling you back out. And
yeah, she's coming in from far away. It's probably just the connection with the storms and everything tonight is probably interfering.
All right, Colette, are you with us? always wondered how they did the old shows. Oh, we're going to try it again. I think we're losing that signal. You know, they keep telling you these fiber optics are faster, things are faster. I'm doing good. I put a new router in and it's still...
Yeah. Don't jinx yourself. Shh. Shh.
The puck is on the other side of the table.
Better be.
So.
I tell them tonight, you better make sure you have that puck with you. Better make sure you remember to bring that puck. All right. So why don't we... Oh, Colette, try again.
And,
I'm sorry it's not working. And anyone else who wants to join us, go ahead and try to, and go ahead and, we don't have anybody behind Colette right now. So if you want to come on live, feel free to join us. Even if you just want to pop on and say hello. Pam, I'm sure people would love to see you. It's been a while.
All right. So we got that one there. Had my Bigfoot conversation in there. This is for Lorna. I think I might be a friend. I think maybe a friend just passed. Her name was Lorna, but everybody called her Lori. I wonder if she was. Oh. Is that a question we already answered? Or is that part of another question?
Just passed. Her name was Lorna. Yeah, no, I think that's validation for something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't want to miss somebody. This is from Heather. Are there any messages from my dad or brother? And then we'll try to get Colette again.
Hi, Heather. I see a fence, and I feel like it's symbolic for you. A fence for me usually represents some obstacles and some difficulties. You're either going through them now or you're going to be going through them and you're going to be facing that. You're going to have 3 ups and downs, is what I'm being told. After that, everything's going to even out and level out. You're being told to keep a cool head, an open heart, and show compassion. They're saying it's not your fault, but you need to get through the situation. You will need to rise above and be the bigger person. If you don't, these things will not go away, and they will be something that you will deal with for a very long time. I feel like part of it has to do with outside sources, people, environments, situations. I feel like part of it is also family. I also see a little boy riding a bike. Little boy, like you just took the training wheels off. But he looks younger, almost like he's advanced. But it's funny because my perspective on this is it's like I'm laying on my back looking up and I'm in the road, but off to the side a bit next to the curb. And I can see the curb next to me, and I can see the yards, and I can see up ahead of me the houses and everything. And then I'm looking up, and I see this kid on a bike whiz by me. It's really weird. It's really weird. Do the right thing. That's what if you're wondering how to make the right choice, I have a man saying, do the right thing. If you do the right thing, and you rise above, everything will work out the way it's supposed to, and you will be okay. And you can put everything behind you and move forward. Okay, so that was quite interesting. Thank you so much for your question. I wish you the best of luck with everything.
Thank you. And we'll try to bring Colette in again. Let's see what happens. I'm waiting for that overseas call sound from, the Pink Floyd songs.
Yeah.
It's just not working. All right.
Oh, Colette, I'm so sorry.
All right. We're going to pull her back out again and
okay.
Wait.
Come on. Who wants to join us? Who wants to join us?
Let's go down to the next one here. It's my Bigfoot guys talking. Okay. Here's what we can do. I know she's here. She's listening. She's in the back. But there's her written question.
All right, Colette.
So, any messages from my mom, Edith, and Vincent?
Ethel.
Ethel. Oh, my.
Put your glasses on. Okay, that's a little
freaky. For getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Laser surgery. You think it would work? Any messages for my mom, Ethel, and Vincent? It's their wedding anniversary on the 25th of July. I miss them loads. Sorry, didn't mean to mess up anybody's name. I did so good. I got halfway through the night.
I know you did. You got through most of the night. That's pretty good. Just don't do it again.
Right.
No. You know what I'm hearing, Colette? I'm hearing have a dance for me. Have a dance for me. That would make her so happy. Have a dance for me. Celebrate, don't mourn anymore. It's almost like I feel like you're past the mourning, but you don't necessarily openly acknowledge the way they would want or hope for you to acknowledge them anymore. So by doing that or not doing something, you're they feel like you're still mourning in a way. Like focus on the positive and be happy. And that will make things feel better, and that will make them feel better if you do that. Yeah, but have a dance for me. Yeah.
Still can't bring her in there. We tried, though.
Oh, I'm sorry, Colette. It must not be meant to be tonight. I don't know.
At least we got to her question.
I know. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything. Hi, Gina.
All right. So
maybe you should take her right back out and she should get out and just try it again.
Well, I can do that. I can take her all the way out of the studio.
Yeah, take her from the studio and see if her being able to reset or reboot something will help.
Okay. So there was the link is still there in the group. And let's see, those are validations. That's the Bigfoot crew. Mike is jumping between us and Cindy.
What? Oh, really? You're lucky I like Cindy, or I'd be totally insulted by that. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Tell Cindy we say hello.
All right. This is from Karen.
Hi, Karen.
My daughter got married in May and wants to know if there's anything that my dad may have done to show her he was there that she would not have realized.
Something about dancing. I think there was something about dancing. I feel like that was big. And congratulations, by the way, too. Dancing's a big one tonight, isn't it, Mike? a lot of people dancing and a lot of, happy that way.
Definitely a lot. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what Sandy posted in here.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, all right.
I feel like there was a song that got played that, yeah, thank you. Because I feel like there was a song that got played. Where is it? I just saw the validation. Yep, there it is. There was a special dance that she thought about him quietly. Yeah. So he knew he knew it wasn't what he did for her. It was what she did for him. Yeah. I hope everything was really beautiful and really nice. All the pictures were really nice. Yeah. Congratulations again. Thanks so much for your question. Best of luck with everything.
Okay. All right. So thank you, Sandy, for putting that link in there. But it should pop right up. And then I'm looking for one from Karen. That was there. Oh, well, let's take Tisha here. Good evening. How are you? Didn't give you much warning there.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Not doing so good today.
Oh, no. Do you have a headache by any chance?
I'm sorry.
Do you have a headache by any chance?
I have a headache and like shortness of breath, and my stomach and abdomen's been really hurting me, and I'm not sure if it's because of my huge hernia or if I've got something going on in my lungs that's causing my shortness of breath. I should go to the hospital or keep just taking the medicine I've been taking over the counter.
Are you asking me for advice on that?
I'm so sorry.
I can't give you medical advice, but what I could tell you that is if you're having those symptoms and you're on medicine to help make it go away, you need to go see a doctor. As a medium, I can't give you medical advice or diagnosis of any kind, but yeah, honey, if you're feeling that awful, you need to go see a doctor, or you need to go to the hospital or urgent care or something. Yeah, you always have to take care of yourself if you're not sure. But I think I was feeling the headache for a few minutes, so I had a feeling it was you.
And I wanted to come on and say thank you and validate you. And I'm going to go back and watch what you spoke to my brothers about my mother that passed away in August of 93 when I was 11 and my brother was 9. Troy and Kevin was on here.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness.
He said that you had said she fell and that she had hit her head, and he was asking me if that was true, and I said, yeah, I found her. I was the one that found her in the restroom. She was sitting on the toilet with her arms down beside her body, and her head was leaned back against the cabinet behind the toilet, and we never really got a clear answer of what happened to our mom because we were so young, and like it was put in the paper that she had overdosed, and then my grandma and grandpa was like, no, that couldn't have been it. But the guy that I called in there, because my mom would pass out from time to time, I thought she just passed out, and he came in there and he picked her up and he's like, Nita, wake up. And then he picked her up and he dropped her, and her head hit the doorknob in the washer in the bathroom. And
I'm so sorry.
So I told him I would let you know that was definitely valid.
Wow, thank you for that. I'm truly sorry. That's awful. I can't even imagine. And I mean, I can only tell you what I receive and what I don't receive, and what I did not receive was any indication of an overdose. What I felt and what you made me experience was more like a health condition and a health issue. And I really, from what she was showing me, she did not like to go to the doctor. And I do feel like she had some health issues that she was not addressing. And I think other things that she did not know she had going on. So I think it was just, it ultimately had to do with her heart. So yeah, it's
her heart.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I think my signal's breaking up. I know that we found her little sister, her baby sister, she was passed away in 2014, a week before my birthday, December 7th, 2014, and they said she had a pulmonary embolism. And they didn't even do an autopsy on her because my grandma and grandpa didn't want it to be said anything else, because both my mom and my grandma my mom and my aunt did have a drug addiction, but if you got the slightest trace of that in your system, that's all they want to call it.
Right. Well, I'm very sorry, but I appreciate the validation. Thank you so much for that.
And again, we're both not doctors. We're not healthcare professionals. But if you're feeling that way, and after what you just went through, I'd pick up the phone and call a doc.
Yeah, go get yourself checked out. I wouldn't wait. Yeah, please do. Okay.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Best of luck. Please go get checked out. Kevin, get on your sister. Make sure she goes to the doctor. All right. Thank you so much. Have a nice night, honey. Take
Have
care
a wonderful
of yourself.
day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. So Colette says she can't catch it. I know it's on there. So Colette, if you go to about 1:35, the message was in there. Back up to the top here. And make Sandy a moderator one of these days to back me up.
Right. I never thought of that, to have someone moderate for us so that we could, Hi, Karen.
She had a message. Now, the funny thing is, I went to to your Facebook, and the message is there, but I can't pull it from here. So, Karen, if you want to jump on with us or whatever. Again, folks, the link is in there. We've got about 10 more minutes. I am going to give Yvette a pop on here. Hi, Kristie and Mike. Hope all is well. Any message from you, Kristie? And mute.
Hi, Yvette. I started getting a headache. I have a pain. It's like lower back on the right side. It's not kidney. It's not up high enough. It's still kind of lower, but wow, that was awful. Yeah, that's I feel like it's a female who had these issues. So hopefully you can connect with somebody who had the headache thing and the lower back thing. I'm also now being shown that these issues were caused by some sort of accident that they had. So I feel like a female who had an accident that would have caused these injuries and caused this pain and these lingering issues. I just saw a big slice of layered birthday cake. A nice wedge of birthday cake. Now I'm going to want cake. Way to go. Not supposed to eat that stuff.
Cake.
I know, right? I'm also being told to tell you yellow. Yellow. Yeah. Very short, random, spontaneous things to share with you tonight, Yvette. I'm also being told to tell you to be careful. I'm hearing why, and they're responding by saying, you'll see, but just be careful. Use your head and follow your gut. They're not going to tell you what it is. You need to pay attention. Yeah. So, wow, random tonight for you. But thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything.
Okay. Karen put her question in here, and wow, that was a quick 2 hours.
It really was. Oh, we have to wrap up.
Why am I getting a sore throat all of a sudden? That's kind of interesting. I don't know. And I've been drinking a new sparkling water too, so it should be it. Karen wants to know, I just want to know if I had any messages from any of my past family members, Sandy, Kenny, June, or Darren. Thank you.
Family party. Hi, Karen. I just heard very clearly the name Tony. Who's Tony?
Tony's not on the list.
I know. Well, listen, that's what happens, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Tony. Oh, I went to spell Tony, Tony, and I was told no, Toni. I'm seeing a little girl, a child, probably around the age of 5, and I'm hearing take care of her. That's from your spirit guides. Take care of her.
And so Karen says she doesn't know a Tony with an I.
So this little girl looks to have dirty blonde hair. She might even be younger than 5. She looks small. She's in a little pink dress. You know, so Spirit's not changing the message, and they're not changing the perspective, and they're not changing how they're coming at me with this. So when Spirit keeps coming at me in the first person perspective and you can't validate what they're saying, or you don't know, and you're really not making a connection, that's Spirit's way of letting me know they're not talking about you. They're talking about someone close to you, like friends, family, or coworkers. So I feel like you know somebody who would be connected to this Tony, whether they're past or present, and this little girl, and they need the message to take care of this little girl. That's all I'm getting. I do feel like, no, I'm going to leave it like that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. So if you need clarification on that, give me a call tomorrow or something, and we'll try to figure that out a little more. I think there's more to it. Oh, I just got a sharp pain in my back, like in the back or the kidney area on the right. It's sharp. Okay. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything. Okay.
We got one more in the back, and we'll take this one last one, and
we'll wrap it up with the last live. All right.
Yep. All right. So one last live. So Ivana, you got us right at the end of the evening.
Hi, Ivana. How are you?
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm
Good.
actually in Croatia right now. I'm visiting my family. So
How
and
nice.
and it's so hot, and I mark the show every time, but because it's so late, I always sleep through. And I woke up because it was so hot, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not too late.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. No, you're in Croatia. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yes.
Oh, so what's your question?
Yeah, I actually don't really have like a specific, but actually I wanted to say
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you're
No,
so funny.
yeah, it's just like, well, there's a lot been happening actually, like these past few weeks, I would say, because not really, like, kind of sad news, because one of my uncles passed away here
Oh,
actually
sorry.
last week, so that was really sad. And then also my grandma's brother passed away, so just a lot has been happening, and I just
my goodness.
Yeah, I just wanted to check if there's any specific messages or
as you're talking, what I'm seeing is a table full of family, and they're playing cards.
Okay.
They're getting together, and they're having and my family would do that, especially when I was growing up. Like, they used to play AC/DC, they used to play poker, they used to play so a family party in the afternoon usually turned into, because it's the Italian side of the family, you always turned into, we'd eat lunch and then we'd eat dinner again later, and then they'd play cards, and it just turned into one of those things. So for me, that represents the family get together, the extended day, spending time, laughing, having a good time. So that's what's going on. That's what they're showing me right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's so funny. You need to follow your path, though. You have a lot going on personally and professionally, and you need to follow your path. You need to be strong and stand up for what you know is right and what you know needs to be done, especially at work.
Okay.
And you need to hold your ground on that.
Okay.
You understand that?
Not really, but I feel like every time I have a question, it usually relates to work. So that's really important for me, like an important subject. So I'm like, ooh, okay.
Good. I feel like you're one of those people who naturally does the certain things, or you just are a certain way. And so when you get messages like that to you, it doesn't stand out like anything because you're already doing it. But it's important that you get that reinforcement and that support because you don't want to waver. And I do feel like you're going to be confronted with a situation coming up here. I see you in an office, probably with a supervisor or somebody, and you're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to really justify why you did what you did and how you did it. Don't back down just because they tell you it wasn't right or that it wasn't something that should have been done, because what you did was the right thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So what time is it right now in
Oh,
Croatia?
yeah.
4 a.m.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. We really appreciate it. We appreciate everyone, but geez, everyone overseas who just all these different wacky times, just God, that's such a compliment to us. I can't even.
Yes, totally worth it.
We appreciate
Thank you. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day and best of luck with everything. You're good. Money's good. Your career's gonna fly. You're just fine.
Okay.
Because you follow your gut. You know how to listen. So you're gonna be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mike is coming. Mike is coming in at 4:00.
Yes,
so
I
that's coming in from
know.
me. So God bless you folks here in the States, Canada, Europe.
Oh my gosh.
We
love you
we
guys.
got some folks there in India that are listening. So and the guys from Australia and New Zealand are popping in. And my Florida Bigfooters. God bless them.
Yes.
And Karen's got some validation. The only Tony that I know married into the family a few years ago. Never met her. And my cousins have a 3-year-old girl on the way.
Thank you. Thank you. So the only thing I can say about that is when you get messages for other people like that, Spirit expects that you're going to be able to deliver those messages. So they know that in some way, shape, or form you can. So if you're not comfortable, going right to your cousin or to his wife, send a note or drop a message or talk to somebody else. Think outside the box. Just get the message there somehow, somewhere, some way. And I have a feeling if you talk to some other family members that probably do keep in touch with them, you'll find out that maybe there's a little bit of stuff going on in their lives, and maybe they're not realizing that their daughter needs a little more attention or a little more help.
There's always a nosy relative that'll get there for you.
Right. So, all right. So what do we have coming up? We have, My gosh, there's so much.
You
Let's
know,
see. But big things, we're starting to not wind down like there's not, but we have some trips that are more private stuff.
right.
2 weeks. We have show in 2 weeks, right? So this is going to be cool. We are going to have people, real people who are going to come on and talk about their awakenings. And basically, realizing that they're gifted and they're going to share their stories. And I think that's going to be really cool. So you're not going to want to miss that. And then the show 2 weeks after that is another reading show.
Beat me up pretty good while they're there too.
Probably. You never know. You better get ready for that one, tough guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys will like that show. I will definitely get picked on because these are some of the kids that I started with this.
Kids, huh? So yeah. But yeah, so we have some stuff coming up. We have Michigan at the end of August, and I have my live show coming up. And
August 24th, we've got Chris Vick from Squat Survival Gear. We're going to be talking his Bigfoot experience as well as gear and some other interesting paranormal stuff that he's had. We've got a couple other paranormal investigators. Somebody's actually doing a dog van thing. We're trying to get Jesse on from Holler. Her and Joe are really cool. And, they're also knife guys. I've met them personally. Talked at the knife show a couple of years ago.
So I'll have to apologize to them for that. No, I'm kidding. Just joking.
And they're friends of our friend Chuck Porter there that was on, and we did the law enforcement and paranormal show. So we got some interesting folks coming up very, very soon. We got to get Bo there from the Bump podcast too. We got to figure out how to schedule him.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
So yeah, we're taking these little breaks just because we're traveling in between, and we've been doing a lot of other shows in between. So
a lot of stuff going on, and we want you guys to enjoy your summer, and we want to enjoy our summer too. And we need, there's only so many hours in a day, so check
out Where's My Sage, because that's where we got where we've been other places. Because Kristie and I have also been on other podcasts lately and some of the other events. So please check them out.
Yes.
Kristie, I'm going to put your banner up again. So, and along with this, Kristie's also out there, she's doing groups. She's doing her individuals.
Private readings. I'm doing private parties again. I'm doing private events. I'm holding my own gallery reading show. Yes.
So Thursday, July 29th at Buffalo Ironworks in Buffalo, New York. Kristie will be there. There's the little link. So you can see
just
her
give
live.
me a call. You do have to call to reserve your tickets or to purchase your tickets and to reserve your seat. Yes. Yes. Don't want to miss out on that. It's my first live event that I'm doing for myself. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait. And Ironworks is a cool place. Yep. Very cool place. Yes.
Okay.
So, all right, everyone. Well, we hope you're enjoying your summer. It is flying as always. And we want you to be safe and we want you to enjoy and soak up all of the sun with your sunblock and get out there and experience the world. And as always, we appreciate every single one of you. We wouldn't be here without you. We couldn't do what we do without you. So it's that time.
Be safe.
And sample on.
All right,
Good night.
guys. Good night.